Super Bowl 51 prop bets right now. Shall we get to it right now here on the Rich Eisen Show? Because you wanted to get to Eugene Robinson at one point as a prop bet.
I did.
That his name would get mentioned during the broadcast, but we nixed that.
We cut that one out.
We cut that one out.
Okay.
Okay, so here are the Rich Eisen Show
super funny,
Bowl 51 prop bets on the Rich Eisen Show.
Okay.
What have we decided on
prop
here?
bet number one, and we're going to assign this potentially?
What do you mean?
To
somebody's going to have to figure it out, but we'll get to that at some point.
Okay, number one, the show is being broadcast on Fox, the big show, the Super Bowl.
Yes.
There's a personality for Fox. There's a show, Undisputed, Skip Bayless.
Yes.
There's a certain broadcaster talent calling the game that has a little bit of a history with Skip Bayless.
Despises the ground on which he walks.
Despises everything about him.
So I've heard.
Yes.
Is Skip Bayless's show mentioned during the broadcast in some promotional form? The line is 0.5.
Now it's got to be verbal. It can't just be. They can't just pop it on the
Can't just
bottom of the
throw a
screen. They
graphic.
can just burn it in.
Joe Buck's
got to say, "Hey, Skip Bayless, undisputed
Mondays, whatever."
0.5.
It will. It will.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Eric Davis says take the over.
Yeah.
We're not going to give our
Yeah.
picks yet because Del Tufo's not here.
I would take the over.
Okay. What else? Okay.
Wow.
What's number two?
Arthur Blank on the sideline. Do the Fox cameras cut away to Arthur Blank on the Falcons sideline?
Does he show up on the sideline?
A lot to consider here. A lot to consider, Eric, because if they're losing big, does he go down?
He will be there.
That's a
But
yes.
do they
That's
show
a
it?
yes.
But do they
Well, of
show
course,
it?
if he's there,
Yes, he's there.
That's
They'll
why we
show
shouldn't
him.
even. Does Arthur Blank show up on the sideline?
He's going to be
yes
there.
or no?
Yes or no? That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Because if he shows up, they're going to cut
They're
away.
definitely going to show him.
Yeah.
So the most recent Super Bowl that Joe Buck called was the Seahawks versus the Broncos. That
Yes.
was a blowout. Prior one was the Packers' big win over the Steelers
Yes.
in North Texas.
Yes.
He's also called multiple World Series. It's a broadcaster's job to make the final call of, and the winner of Super Bowl
Whatever.
51 is X, Y, and Z, storyline, layout. Let the moment hit the audience. Let the director, the producer, cut cameras. You see all the emotions. What will the hang time be
From Joe Buck's last words saying Super Bowl's over
to the next time he
talks.
speaks?
Now, by the way, we timed his Game 7 of
We
the
did
World
research.
Series. We did research on this.
Okay.
Game 7 between Cubs win and the next word he said was 1 minute and 20 seconds long. That's how long he can let things hang. And then the other Super Bowls, on average, were
It was like 46, 47 seconds.
40-ish.
So what's the
So
time?
in honor of this being
Joe
Super Bowl
Buck's hang time?
51, we're setting Joe Buck's hang time at 51 seconds.
Over under.
Over under.
I'll take the under.
Under for sure.
Just know that the
Okay.
blowout of where it was clear that the Seahawks were beating the Broncos, he laid out for over 40 seconds on that one too. Okay, very good.
Okay, next one.
Yes.
Mike Del Tufo, whenever he is somewhere where there are celebrities,
Yes.
he always gets a selfie. Now, he's a music man, and he has claimed, actually guaranteed,
Nay, guaranteed.
that he will get a selfie with Lady Gaga. Does this happen?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Wow.
It does. She's a very nice person. She's a very nice
The
person.
Los
so
Angeles Broadcasting-
she'll make it happen if he wants. If he gets in there, she'll make it happen.
The LABC crew just said hell no.
Would that be called a Delphi?
Yes.
Selfie's a Delphi?
Well done, Sarah.
Sarah makes her impact felt.
Or Adele Telfi?
Adele Telfi?
Adele Telfi?
Adelphi.
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 A toofy.
Del Tufi.
Okay, Adelphi.
And to clarify,
Okay.
this selfie, Gaga has to be aware that it's taking place.
Yes, it's got to be.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're willing to
can't
forget
just
what
be
I'm
here
saying.
I am and there she is 90 yards
The
away
most
from me.
difficult part for him will be getting in the same area. Once he gets there, she's a nice person.
He's
she
going
will
to sound
do
check it. He'll be there at the sound check. He's
Then
going to
she'll
ease
do
his
it.
way in the sound
Yeah,
check.
if he does the sound check, then it's
Okay.
a done deal.
Prop bet number 5, Rich. You alluded to this team a little while ago when Atlanta kind of made the Super Bowl to the surprise of many that thought the Vikings would be there. We all remember Jamal Anderson, his famed Dirty Bird dance. Last year, we asked you how many dabs would occur. There were some vitriolic, is that a word?
Yes.
Dabs by the defense.
Yes.
How many Dirty Birds are there in this Super Bowl? The line is set, Eric Davis, at 1.5. If the Falcons score, if a sack
Well,
happens.
you know a Patriot is not going to do it, ironically. That won't happen.
You know what? I
Martellus
actually
Bennett?
think I'd take the under.
Take the under.
I don't think you're going to see it.
It's not even a single Dirty Bird.
And if you do, it'll be a single one. I'll take the under.
All right, what do you have, Brock?
Okay, next
Won't be at a
one.
convenience store.
Let's get through them all.
The last Super Bowl featuring the Patriots ended on Malcolm Butler's interception of Russell Wilson on the goal line.
Great play.
Will we see that B-roll during the telecast?
Will they show it?
Remember, Dan Quinn was the DC.
Yes.
You'll see it
Dan
once?
Dan Quinn was a part of that
Okay,
game.
that's a
Butler's
yes.
playing in this game. Yes,
Okay.
you'll see it.
All right.
Okay, last time the Super Bowl was played in Houston, we all know what went down. An epic halftime show with JT and your girl Janet Jackson.
My girl.
Will the broadcast mention wardrobe malfunction? Will someone's helmet fall off and will Joe Buck tongue-in-cheek
Joe
go,
might do
he's
that.
having a wardrobe
well,
malfunction?
you're
Don't
right.
forget who's calling the game
The
here.
line-
you're
the line-
right.
The line for this is 1.5.
Oh, that's a high line.
High
I mean,
line.
because
High line.
he might
He
sneak it
can't
in
say
once,
No,
but
I'll
not.
take the under. He can't say it twice.
He can't put
Or they
Aaron
could,
Andrews
or
they could
sidelines.
mention that this was the halftime
Yeah,
or
Joe
whatever.
Buck, maybe Troy Aikman
No.
says
You
it.
take the under.
I'll
That's a
take the
high
under.
line right
Okay,
there.
under.
I don't know if Musburger would
High line.
approve of that.
Joe
Okay.
will
You got the
mention
last
it once.
one?
Last
though.
one.
Last one?
Two of the Patriots' previous 4 victories were on Adam Vinatieri game-winning field
I
goals.
like this one.
He has a couple of the iconic postseason field goals, i.e. the tuck roll game. That's how this whole dynasty started. Is there any Adam Vinatieri Super Bowl footage in this game? Over under 2.5
Clips. 2.5
2.5
clips.
Hold on,
clips.
understand this. He kicked a field goal to win in that building. Okay, so
Yes.
they'll show that.
To beat the
he kicked a
Panthers.
field goal
Okay,
to start off the dynasty. They'll
No,
show
no,
that.
I got it, but
will
does
they
that-
show the tuck rule kick? Will they show any other
Well, no,
kick?
this is the thing. Does it count as one clip
Yes.
if they show all of
Three.
those kicks
Yes,
in
yes.
one?
Three different kicks.
Three different kicks would count, even if it's in one
Yes,
clip.
correct.
Oh yeah, then
take the
yes,
over?
I'll take the over.
Oh, okay.
Goskowski also just broke his record for postseason points.
There's many
so
different-
I think the over is a lock for the Vinatieri.
I don't know about that. Showing the third one is iffy.
Showing the third one.
Showing 2 of them makes sense. The
I'll
third
take the-
one is kind of
I'll
like
take the over.
it's out of place. Dynasty
Eric
started with
Davis.
one kick. Another kick happened in that building. Showing the third one is, but okay.
The dynasty
Either.
started with the one, and they're
With the one against St. Louis. and the
no,
tuck rule.
no,
The tuck rule one.
yes, that's in the snow.
Okay,
So
okay.
that one's going to come up.
Okay.
And then he kicked 2 in the Super Bowl.
Yes, he did.
That's what I'll take the over. You said 2.5, correct?
He did.
2.5 is the
Very
line.
good.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.